What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today. Another exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today, you may notice I'm recording here at 10:43 p.m. You can see the night owl right there on my Now Brief. Today, we just shot episode 28 of the Sammy Guru podcast live. If you guys haven't watched, make sure you check it out. But some of you guys don't watch the live video, and we talked about an important topic tonight. One UI 7 has now been delayed for the S24 series and older phones all the way until potentially April or May. Huge story. I wanted to bring it to you guys. I just made a video about further delays coming to One UI 7, but this is a bigger delay than we ever could have thought. Samsung has also announced that certain features may not come to the later S devices from the S25s in One UI 7. We're going to get into that today. I want to remind you guys before we do, check out our website, sammyguru.com, covering the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. We did have all this One UI 7 news in breaking news format as it was breaking. We're going to go over some of those stories today. Also, if you guys haven't bought your S25 yet, you're still going to buy an S25 device if you want to. Don't buy one to get One UI 7, obviously. But if you really want a device, you can purchase through our link and still get a mystery box. We have a few left. Use our affiliate link, fill out the form. Free case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand. We also have our new Sammy Guru Rewards program opening very soon. So sign up for our newsletter if you're interested. Check it out in the pinned comment and description below. So let's go through this story here. Couple of pieces of news came out over the last few days. First of all, Sally, who is in charge of One UI and the development of One UI, made a statement about the delays to Sam Mobile. She revealed that the company has been working on it for several years, and some of that is behind the delays. Here's her statement. For One UI 7, we take a slightly different approach. Usually our UI updates are made every year. However, for this version, we want to make a big breakthrough, which requires careful planning from 2 or 3 years before the project starts, Sally explained. We wanted to create something more impactful, and this longer preparation time allowed us to make significant improvements. So essentially she's saying there was a delay, and this is because it was such a huge process, comprehensive. They wanted to make sure that everything worked, made sure Gemini was integrated into the UI perfectly, required a lot of new APIs and SDKs and all that stuff. To me, it sounds like a bunch of fluff. I mean, I love Samsung, I love Sally, but it seems like they just didn't plan very carefully. She said they planned carefully, but it seems like they didn't plan carefully enough, and that's why we now have these delays. Now, if you're asking, well, what kind of delays do we have? Well, the news on that front is not good. You originally heard from me that Samsung was planning a 4th beta for the S24 series, which would be releasing in the next few weeks, and we now know that that beta is going to release on Monday, February 17th. That's a couple days after I'm making this video. Probably 24 hours after I drop this video, the 4th beta will be live. However, we now heard from other leakers, various leakers, Tarun Vats, the one Sid, a bunch of guys over on X, that Samsung is planning to roll out 3 more betas for the S24 series. So not only beta 4 on February 17th, followed by beta 5 and 6, this could mean that we might not see the stable update until April, or even at the worst case scenario, we could see it in May for the S24 series. This is absolutely unacceptable. I'm completely with the guys on that particular fact. It's not acceptable for Samsung to wait this long, even though the One UI 7 is a major leap forward, and I do think it's a great piece of software. The beta 3 on the S24 series is plenty stable. They could make a few tweaks, push that out to everybody, let people get in there, and then make some minor adjustments as they go. Now, this is definitely not good news, but it could mean that One UI 7.0 and One UI 7.1 could blend together at some point, and they may not even make a 7.1 or 7.1.1. They could just incorporate some of those features into a couple of the early updates of One UI 7.0 itself. This is very unacceptable in my opinion. Android 16 beta has already been started with Google, and they're really testing everyone's patience, Galaxy fans' patience. I'm not going to tell you should go out and buy a new phone. Particularly, I'm not going to tell you should buy an iPhone, because I still think iOS is a much worse software experience than even One UI 6.1.1. But we do want this stable update now, and Samsung is way behind on their time frame. Now, as for the rumors of people delaying this inside Samsung to get more S25 sales, I don't think that's necessarily true. But we do have some news that potentially certain features may not come out. The Now Brief gives you some information about your day. It summarizes at night like your mood, your Samsung Health info, the weather, some news. it gives you a link to YouTube Shorts and then like a playlist in Spotify or YouTube Music. Sally has commented that because of the lack of powerful NPUs in past S-series phones, the S24, S23 series, and before could miss out on the Now Brief with One UI 7. I personally think that's unacceptable because I haven't seen any crazy complex connections that this particular feature makes into my personal life on the S25, where it's using a powerful NPU and AI stuff to do something crazy. Just summarizing some of this stuff seems like it could easily come over to those other phones. Some people have said maybe Samsung is, trimming features, gatekeeping just to get people to buy old hardware. I really hope that's not the case, and I'd really like to see Samsung make a statement addressing people's frustration, not just making some fluff comment from an executive, saying we're a little behind or we had to, start early because it's a big change. Obviously, people know that, but we're way behind that at this point. It's way beyond the point where we can just be like, oh, it's a big update, so we're going to be okay with it. I'm definitely not okay with it. I don't think you guys are either. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about One UI 7 delays. It looks like it's not good news as usual. I've reached out to Samsung for comment from Sammy Guru as the editor. See if they have anything additional to say about the delays. We'll definitely update you over there. Check out the website. Check out the Mystery Box program right here as well if you're interested. Appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.